How would you handle, we never really talked about this, but how would you handle the guy on the airplane punching your seat on
I know,
the
we
plane?
missed it. We should have talked about this last week. We kind of missed it while it was hot. Bro, you cannot sit there and punch a person's seat like a crazy person.
Not when they paid for that seat. You
I
just
mean,
can't do it.
I would fight that guy.
What he could have done.
He wouldn't punch your seat, though.
As adult persons,
True.
they should have said, if it was bothering him, he should have said, hey, I'm so sorry, I don't have space. Do you mind not reclining? And she should have said, sure. That's how it should have gone down, but that's just not what happened.
Yeah, but I mean, I agree with the woke takes that the real problem here is the airlines all pitting us against each other and them making those seats smaller and smaller and smaller. And
to be honest,
more
2
more
inches, they can only recline 2 inches. It's not like
well, that's
she
the
wasn't in his
biggest
lap.
That's the biggest 2 inches I've ever seen. Because when you lean back, it gets tight.
Well, he couldn't lean back at all. He had the seat that was up against it was the very last row.
Yeah.
Those are the breaks.
If the seat can lean back, you're allowed to lean your seat back.
Right.
I don't even think you need to ask. I can't believe that the CEO came out and said that either. That's just
also,
crazy.
they gave the guy a free drink.
Yeah, I don't.
But T-Bob's right. It's the same thing with the barefoot guy on the plane. You don't take out your cell phone and put it on Twitter and hope that everyone's like, oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
You say, excuse me.
Get your feet
Get
out.
your feet out of my face.
Yeah,
I
get
might
your feet
take
out
a
of my
picture
face.
too, though, for the group
Stop
text.
stop
that's
hitting
crazy.
back
Check
my
this
seat.
out.
Yeah, 'cause that's
Although
crazy.
I think the woman who posted the photo of the feet got more sympathy than the woman who posted the video of the guy punching her seat.
Yeah, people did not agree with
People
her.
did not like the feet.
If it's worth saying, it deserves eye contact.
That, yeah. Screw airplanes. Even though I'm kind of living, ever since we started buying Al's tickets now, I feel like I'm in first class again. Because she's so tiny and she sits in between us. It's been great. All right.
T-Bob, does your affiliation with the Battlehawks have anything to do with you being an undrafted free agent to the St. Louis Rams?
It absolutely does. I have a little love for the city. Also, Rivers photoshopped a text message this weekend and put it out there on Twitter from the group text about me trying to bail on the Battlehawks for the Roughnecks. I would never, ever, ever do that. Rough loft for the boys, but I like the fight we showed.
I'll be honest. After I talked so much trash in the first half, I got a little nervous there at the end.
The momentum can change pretty quick on an XFL field.
Yeah. I had a little low moment when Phillip Johnson did that sidearm touchdown, and I was like, oh, wow, that was actually pretty badass. But we're good. Battlehawks are good, even though I do love how wishy-washy you can be with your XFL opinions and loyalties.
Who are you talking to, man?
I've
bailed off the Renegades 5 times.
But you won.
I was ready to kill.
Landry Jones is a bum.
I was ready to kill Chuck Long, the OC for the Battlehawks. I mean,
Then they had 27 straight passes they hit.
Chuck Les Miles Long running the ball on 4th and 2. That's not my XFL, Chuck. Get it together.
Which stadium snacks are the most overrated and which is the most underrated? Junior the Senior says his daughter smashes the Dippin' Dots.
Dippin' Dots are
Dippin'
incredible.
Dots are great.
Dippin' Dots hit a perfect texture point when they're half melted.
I was so impressed with Atlanta Stadium. Just all the selections and the prices. I hate to give any compliments to that city.
Yeah, I didn't really get to experience the actual stadium itself, just the press box.
Yeah, the SEC championship. I was kind of there as a fan, and it was. I mean, it was very accommodating, very comfortable, great selection.
We learned about popcorn last year, so I think we got to stay away from the popcorn.
Yeah.
Look, I think that peanuts have always been overrated to me.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn about peanuts. I'll eat them. They're all right.
You know, I love every time I go to a football game, I always get the mini size Little Caesar pizzas.
Yes. Really? Oh, growing up, I was obsessed with those things. One time, I dropped one on the Georgia Dome ground where it's
Picked it up and ate it.
Yeah, I picked it up and
You
ate it.
did not.
Yeah, in high school. It was real sticky, too, the ground
That's
was.
really gross, T-Bob.
But hey, look at me now.
See, I don't think a baseball game is
Successful
complete.
local morning show radio
Is that
host.
because of that
So.
pizza?
What's gross now, Palmer?
Still you. I don't think a baseball game is complete without a hot dog, a beer, and then sunflower seeds.
Yeah, I mean that's a go trio, but it is underrated. I think
A hot
I
dog might be underrated.
like a good chicken tender basket that maybe people don't think about often.
yeah,
Like
I
I
don't
love
think you
chicken
get that.
fingers. I love chicken fingers with honey
I
mustard.
always think of I love chicken fingers, but I always think of chicken fingers that I'm going to get at one of those places as not being very good.
Right?
Yeah, but that's when they're good.
Frozen.
Okay.
When it's more bread than it is chicken, it's just like, yeah. Crunchy.
Man. All right, marry, love, kill. Football, basketball, baseball.
Obviously, you're marrying football.
Yeah. Loving basketball, killing baseball.
I'm going to marry basketball. love football, kill baseball.
I'd probably go in that order too.
Yeah, I'm married.
Care
football.
Palmer at all?
Yeah, people aren't gonna like me for it, but I've wanted to kill football for a long time.
Oh, wow. Hot take right now.
I have
After
way
50
too
and
long.
no
I
national
think
championship
basketball
season, new guy.
would be easier to live with, like if you had to live with it forever. And then baseball. You gotta love baseball.
Got one more? Is that it?
We have about 18 more. We'll get to them next week.